Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Raylo.
And sashimi.
And this right here is Wherever He Went. This is Milo. He's going to be opening with us today. And we've got down here our big buddy Axel. He doesn't like to be on the table so much. But we are here today with a package from AmiAmi.com, my favorite place to order. It's not sponsored or anything by them, but I mean, maybe one day, who knows? I would love it if so, Ami. But we are here to open the Capcom Figure Builder Plus Volume 14 set. This is one of the bigger box sets. These are called Plus because they're generally larger in size. Normally these box sets, like the figure builders here, will have 9 figures, but the Pluses are actually larger, a little bit more detailed, so. And it has gotten the approval of Milo here. He has given it the approval rubs. So these always have these handy pull tabs in the front. If you have nails, they're great. I don't. But you can just, they don't always peel back 100% like, you know, you kind of expect them to. So you're going to want to jam your finger in there and just kind of pry that sucker open. Oh dear.
Don't let the perforation fool you. It's a lie.
The perforation is a lie. So once you bring it around the side, and I mean, you can just tear this thing open from the top if you want. They actually look pretty nice, and they're meant to be storefront boxes, so they look pretty good if you can actually open them up the way they're meant to be opened. Although your patience might be tested. So you just bring it back around the edge. The side seems to not work either. There we go. So this is a blind box set. So as you can see, all the boxes are identical. They look exactly alike. It doesn't really tell you what's in each one. But as you can see here, they do come on these little platforms that interchange and link with each other, so you can actually make a diorama on them if you want. And it does come with a surprise figure. Big surprise. Who
could it be?
Who's that Pokemon? Okay, so we are going to just unbox these one at a time, and as we do, we are going to throw them on our fancy little $6 solar spinner that we got off Amazon. I actually got this for 3D prints. We're going to be getting a resin 3D printer here pretty soon, and they have to cure in UV light, and it's good to have one of these with a UV light so you can cure your prints up. Milo was gracious enough to go and get himself some food. So let's go ahead and take a bit of a moment. This one's going to have a little bit of everything. You got some common monsters and some elders. Unfortunately, I haven't found a real nice way to get into these boxes. You just gotta kind of tear into them. So like I said, these are blind boxes, meaning if you just buy one, it's kind of like the gotcha thing. You buy one from a store, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Ruiner.
First one is Ruiner.
Oh.
He's pretty. So these guys come in several pieces. Now, if you want to get the entire set of any of these, you can find them on the Capcom store. However, I'm not a big fan of the pricing in the West for these. You can get them on AmiAmi.
Wingless Nergy.
Have you ever wondered what Nergy looked like without his wings?
He's just a dog.
He's a big pupper. But as far as pricing, I would recommend AmiAmi.com. Not just because they're my favorite, but because they honestly have the best prices that I've seen on these. This set, I got it in pre-order phase. You usually get a discount if you order these sets ahead of time, and they come in phases. The first time a product is announced, you can pre-order it, and you'll usually get it at a good discount. I think I got this entire set of all 6 figures for about $38. And with Amiyami, you don't have to worry about any kind of fakes. They are the #1 distribution company in Japan for figures, pop culture products in general. If I can get that wing in there, that was tough. Man, look at those colors.
I love that blue gold. That is beautiful.
But Amiyami, if you order several things and get it all in one shipment, you can save quite a bit on shipping. Pro tip, if you're looking to buy something on Amiyami, try to aim for buying something when whatever your currency is, check your currency versus the current Japanese yen value. A lot of the times you can get a pretty good bonus or a discount. Man, he looks nice. And I mean, as you can see, these figures are very detailed. I mean, look at the gradient mix. Like, the gradient shift from the gold into, like, the blue, the purple, the veins. And the wings are pretty transparent at the ends. Alright, so we are going to put Nergi on our little $6 spinner. And you're going to hear it stress a little bit under his weight. Dang. Oh, we also got a part for our mystery figure. This is an ice blue
Pretty.
Elkanah head. So each one of these figures is going to have a part. And when we're done, we will actually have 7 figures in total. Gonna go ahead and pop open the next one. This one is, we've got Radha Bond. So we're gonna bust him out of his plastic prison real quick. Hey Axel, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, goodness.
So we've had an additional Elder Dragon join the hunt. What you think? Bony? It's too bony for you? Not chewy?
I just want lap.
So here is our Radha Bond. There's actually a full separation of the... Oh, no. Oh, he's eating Elkanah. He's going to hunt Elkanah. And now he wants Radha Bond. Dear Lord. You're going to break all of his parts. Everyone knows that Radha Bond, all he does is break. He doesn't fight. He just breaks. Oh, broke part broken, nope. No. So, let's try to take a look at the detail when Radha Bond is not under siege by Axel. Oh, but as I was saying, he actually does, his chin here actually has full separation from his face. And you can see the detail in his face. And each one of the spines is individual.
Even though Radha Bond's a weenie, I really like his design.
Uh-oh. Oh, no! Nergigante, the beast who eats elders, is being eaten. He is now on the menu. The menu.
The menu.
The menu. Okay, so he actually has shiny parts in the oil. It's not all shiny gloss. But he's got really nice detail. All the bones are...
See his little green hands. Keep going Hulk out.
Little bitty hands. But the texture and the matte coloring, the difference between I like the difference between the matte tar and the fresh areas of tar that are glossy. Looks very nice. So we're gonna throw him. And as you can see, there's tons of pegs, so you can actually peg your monster wherever you want. I mean, if you want, you can throw it on the edge. You can throw it in the middle. I mean, there's actually enough room on one of these that if you want to make your own little scenes, like if you wanted to throw, see they have little lips that hook together. So you can hook them together like so. And then they just...
Round turf war.
Yep. They're very sturdy. Hold up very well under pressure and on whatever kind of shelves you got. So.
Oh, what Elkanah part came with Radha?
Let's go ahead and throw Radha on here and watch the murder eyes. Oh,
Is he watching that hard?
It's underneath of him.
Oh no.
So, with Radha Bond, we got the Elkanah body. And this is actually a really nice
I love that blue.
Yeah, it's a transparent like ice blue for Elkanah. So we're gonna.
Oh, excellent.
Did he just defeat Radha Bond?
Mm.
So Radha Bond is definitely on the menu. So we're going to put Elkanah over here. He's just gonna chill out, like literally. Like you see this? He's hanging out. Like I wish he would hang out like this in the game. Like he totally looks just relaxed. All right, moving on to the next one. Keep these boxes going back here. Our next one is. Oh look, it's Elkanah.
Oh, thank you.
Elkanah has a very large amount of parts, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut him out and get him put together real quick.
Axel's making me nervous with his murder eyes. I'm gonna put that over there.
So as I pull these parts out, you wanna.
Chilling.
That is Elkanah's wing.
Lovely.
Here is his tail. This is by far my most hated part of Elkanah. I hate his tail.
Never forget that tail.
His tail attacks are a bunch of BS. Here is his super chillin' body. We're going to let him chill out right there.
He doesn't know.
We've got Elkanah's other wing. That's gonna go right there. And then we've got Elkanah's head and his shoulders. And that's gonna go right there. So Axel is now Elkanah and he's eating, he's cannibalizing himself.
Bruh.
So let's go ahead and put Elkanah together before he gets devoured. There's parts everywhere. As you can see, these figures they're not very hard to put together, but their details are just so incredible. And especially for the price. What are you doing? You're being a little stinker.
I have his tail when you need it.
I'm trying to figure out how to put this dude together.
Just put it back here. Maybe he'll watch it again.
So Elkanah's actually got a really interesting design. So Spiky, he bit it and then had a second thought, like, whoa.
Bit back.
He's like, that one looks like a bird. I want that one. And look at the detail on those wings.
I love that part that's curled out, like it's flexed out.
Axel likes it too. He won't leave it alone. All right. So oh, I'm putting it on backwards.
I thought it didn't look right, but I wasn't sure.
Alrighty, so here we have Elkanah in a little less chillax mode. I mean, you could still like totally have him just hang out like back here.
I'm just chilling.
Alright, so let's take a look at these details if Axel will allow it. So as you can see there's different colors. You can even see like the little melted sheety ice parts on the wings.
That's beautiful.
You can hear the cat purr. I'm glad they're so gentle. Like, these guys barely touch the stuff, but... So, Elkanah is very detailed, and apparently he tastes very good. Your cats are going to love him. So all of his parts, there's no plastic webbing across anywhere. And I mean, there are going to be seams from where you actually put him together. Oh. Axel, you made me behead him. But I mean, if you consider, if you get one of these for around $40 for all 6 of these, it's an awesome price, especially for the quality.
Yeah, usually when they're this small, they
He's pretty sensitive.
they don't have the same level of detail as the bigger figures, but I love these. They're beautiful. Oh,
Axel has departed because he saw his sister running after something. So we may now take a closer look. With him came the Elkanah Ice Wing,
so cool.
which we'll cut out in just one second. There was actually a post. So he's actually got a post here as well as a support post.
Well,
I just have to locate exactly where it goes.
oh my god.
Oh dear. The boxy recess is getting invaded by elders. Alright, so underneath of his thigh here you will see a hole. He's gonna be a really big one for this set.
If I were getting just one, I don't know which one I'd hope I got. Because the Elkanah looks really nice. Probably nerdy though.
So it looks like this one is going to be just used to support his tail, but he doesn't really need it. He's really sturdy, really stable without it.
His head's not falling off.
So there you have it for Elkanah's painted version. I want to scoot that over. Now we'll see how Stubby reacts to the spinning critters. No, it looks like Stubby's not a fan of the taste. Here is his icy wing for the extra part. I think I might actually like this icy, the variant, better.
Yeah, he looks nice painted, but I really like that clear blue.
It's not often I actually dig the variants too often. Like the earlier one had this O-Dog, this red variant of O-Dog. And he's okay, but I think I like just regular better. Alright, moving on, we have Tigrex, or Tigrex. He actually comes with the stand for our variant Elkanah, which we'll throw there. He is in one solid piece. So he's going to be probably the easiest out of this entire setup.
The focus is having the hardest time. Come on, you can do it.
It's because of the grid. Cameras don't do well with dots. Alrighty, so for Tigrex, let's take Elkanah and we'll scoot him on over here. Here is our Tigrex. You can see all the little details in the scales.
He's got the most unpettable belly.
You wouldn't pet that? That looks pretty pettable.
It looks like bony, like he'd be ticklish.
That would make him more fun to pet. You can see his red tongue inside of his mouth. I don't know if there we go, if it ever zooms. Nice details for the veins and the wings, the scales. The blue and the orange mix of scales on his back through his tail are really nice. They chose a nice contrast. The orange and the blue mesh with each other well while still kind of conflicting with one another.
Deep analysis.
Looks very nice. Got the pose, which I'm actually happy is a different pose from his figure builder. Or that is the creator model, I'm sorry. This is the figure builder that we have here. So we're just going to throw him down. He actually seems to hold himself up a little bit. So he's doing his arm workouts right now. He's doing the hover thing, you know, works out his arms all the time because he never lets his back feet touch the ground.
Shouldn't skip leg day, bro. Oh, it's getting stuck on Stubby.
Alrighty,
Change directions.
moving on. This is box number 5 of 6. This is the lava fish, Lavasa. In this one we have the other variant wing, the icy wing. Which we'll throw right there. Lavasa is probably the most underloved, or completely unloved. I don't even think he's loved by much of anyone. I think I've heard of a couple people having Lavasa as their favorite, and if he is, I salute you, because he's a very esoteric monster. However, his figure looks really nice. Look at the gold in the scales.
Lippy feet.
Very nice. So you can see it actually looks like hardened lava. With the hot lava layer in between. He's got that little motif the whole way up. So he actually looks like cooled lava the entire way.
And he was all one piece, right?
He was just one single piece.
One piece.
He's in like a yin yang kind of thing here. So if you ever get, if you get like maybe the old Plesioth, you could maybe put them on a thing together. As far as his mouth, it's pretty chewy. You can see the layers, the lava glowing through. More of the gold scaling. I love the gold scaling. Like in the game, I don't think they do the gold scaling quite well enough that you actually can really appreciate it. See the little nubbins on his legs here.
Kawaii.
Alrighty, he comes with a peg. You just jam that into his belly in the most gentle fashion.
Oh, bye, Stubby.
And we'll throw him right in the center. He's being a little bit difficult. There's actually a divot. Okay. There is a part there. It's a little bit tough to get in at first, but once you do, he's extremely stable. He's a pendulum. So let's go ahead and throw him. He is looking a bit downward, so it's more impressive to look at him from below. He's more of a upper shelf kind of monster. We'll throw him on there. That thing actually spins a lot faster than it was earlier.
It seems like it spins faster the more weight it's got on it, oddly enough.
Presses it down against the gear, I guess. Alright, in our last box, we have the one, the only, Blast Juice. Bagel Juice.
Is this the seething one?
B52. This is seething.
Oh, I like seething.
This is Sasha's favorite monster to abuse in Iceborne. Especially in that event quest that he's on.
Pretty decent quick one.
I'm really curious to see, I really want full-on creator model figures of Basil and Devil Joe.
Yeah, those would be good ones.
So he is actually a 2-piece. His wing is right here. You just slot it straight into the body. These figures are so easy to do. I say this as he's giving me a little difficulty. It can be a little cumbersome to get in there, but once you do, they're usually in there to stay. Okay, so I'm loving the silver they used for his back. Look at this silver. So it's like red rusted down to a cleaner silver, like newer scales. Down you can see the heat toward his tail. So it comes this copper color, and then it goes into the gradient into this like charred scale. Beautiful detail on the honeycombing for the bombs. Like every single one has its own set of circles and painted. Really detailed. Now you want an unpettable belly. That's an unpettable belly. Look at that. What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know what's pettable in me.
He looks like a nude bird. Like if you take a bird and you pluck all, if it doesn't have any feathers, he looks, well, I guess he's a bird. He's a chicken. He's an angry chicken. Or a turkey. He's an angry turkey. So, let's check out the maw. It's quite chewy. It looks like he's been,
Focus. Come on.
it looks like he's been, it looks like he's just been feasting on nothing but blue gobstoppers. Or purple. He's got that massive overbite is pretty dang perfect. There is a bit of a seam right here, but I mean, like I said, this whole set for like 40, 50 bucks, you're really, I'm amazed there's not more seams than we've run into.
Yeah, I think they're really good for how small and cheap they are.
So we've still got that mix of the color on the wings too. It goes from the gold to the fresh silver, down to the copper, and then out again, back to like a cleaner copper. Very nice detail in the wings. The little spikes are nice. Overall, very good. We've got, you can see his little chunks, little, leg waddles? Legoodles. His tumors at the back here. Very nice. I think he's... I'd say they all are pretty competitive. Like you said, if I had to choose just one, I'd have difficulty figuring out which one.
Yeah, I think I'd be happy with just about any of them. Oh, okay.
Now, while the boxy recess is under attack again,
Stubby.
we're going to scoot these guys back here.
Stubby.
It is time to put our variant together.
Stubby, no. Stubby, no. No, Stubby.
It seems the Palico is going to win the day. This is the greatest Palico. He's the elder Palico.
Stubby.
And he will not stop until all the dragons are defeated.
No, Stubby.
He's like, I remember all the times you bombed my boss. We gotta talk about this. As in, you know, me eating you. Oh, no, that's a small part. No. We don't do the small parts, because those are dangerous to Palicos. Well, as I was just getting him together, he fell completely apart, so... Alrighty, now that we've got the head back.
Where have we?
This is curious because where is the tail? Give us one moment, we're gonna find it. We have located our tail. It was under the cat who lost his tail.
Oh, his tail's around him.
So let's go ahead and pop this dude's head back on. This one, I don't know, depending on where you put him, you might, I could probably recommend a little bit of glue with this one. He's not holding together quite as well as I would like. But that's actually a fairly common thing with these variants. But we will see. Looks like if you put just maybe a drop of glue under his mantle between, because his mantle holds the wings together, I think that would probably keep him from coming apart. But he seems to be holding, kinda. His mantle is really shaky, like really, really loose. So there he is. I think I actually prefer this to the colored one. They're both really, really nice, but...
They're actually slightly different. Maybe his wing's not supposed to be bent like that. I wonder.
Oh yeah, their wings actually are different. But I mean, that's something that it probably happened in the case. It actually is a pretty cool look though.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm okay with that. But that's what it probably is supposed to look like. And there goes his head again. So the variant is being pretty stubborn. I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and throw some glue on him, but I'm not gonna do that right now. We're just gonna go ahead, put him together, and let him hang out. So we're gonna put him on his stand, which I kind of wish his stand was actually not black. It's a pretty stark contrast to him. I want to put him on the turnstile, but I think he's going to fall apart if I do. Alright, so we have now gotten our buddy Elkanah.
He shoved it over.
He punched it over, and now it's fighting with the other Elkanah. So we've got I haven't put the glue in yet, but he's barely holding on here. So he looks really, really nice. I love the way the variant on this one looks. So here is our full set. You've got your Seething Basil over here, your Tigrex or Tigrex. We've got our Ruiner Nergigante. We have... Oh, he's kicking. We got Radha Bond, our Lavasa, and our Technicolor Elkanah. So this is the full set for the Capcom Figure Builder Plus Volume 14. If you're looking into gathering any of the we'll go with that. If you're looking into gathering any of these, they have plenty of sets. This is the 14th of the Plus series. There's actually a regular series that goes beyond that. The Volume 15 is coming out later this month or early December. We'll be covering that one as well as soon as it comes out. We're kind of late on this one, but it still is the newest one. It's the most recent for Iceborne. So if you guys have any interest, I would highly recommend AmiAmi.com as your source. Like I said, they're not paying us or anything yet, but they're a really great source. They're the straight main distribution center in Japan. You can get your best prices there. Just keep your eye on them, bookmark them, check them every here and there, and do searches for Monster Hunter. You'll be amazed by the amount of stuff that comes up. And if you catch these guys on their first run, you can get a full set for like 35, 45 bucks. So it's a really nice set. Guys, hope this helped you out if you're on the fence about buying any of these sets off the Capcom store or anywhere else. I would highly recommend them, but as you can see, we're pretty biased toward Monster Hunter. We might like it just a little bit. So hope this helped you guys out, and hope you enjoyed our time with the monsters and the kitties, the Palicos. If you're new to the channel, likes and subs are appreciated but not required. What we do ask for around here, though, is you consider, if it's within your means, adopting or rescuing an animal. ASPCA.org, petfinder.com. You can also Google local animal rescue and adoption options. If you can't bring one home due to allergies, living conditions, what have you, there's other ways you can show these guys you love them. What are some of those?
You can also go volunteer, still spend time with the guys, or you can donate money, old blankets, clothes. They can use all that kind of stuff.
Yep, so if you've got love to give, love to show, there's plenty of ways to show it, plenty of ways to give it. And unfortunately, there's plenty of animals out there who could use it. So, guys, speaking of love, we love you. And remember, buy your fun, not your fam. Adopt, don't shop. This is Raylo.
And sashimi.
This is Stubby and his monster train. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.